Greetings there, members of the ever-growing Dreadfleet. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Scrappy Privateer, Episode 38, Merc Armada. The main guns for the Invictus. Right. If I even have them available to me. I just put all the Gauss cannons on the new ship. So this still has the Mark 9s. But I think... Actually, I don't even know... Yeah, I don't even have the Gauss cannons like I did before. So I'm going to put the Mark 9s back in. They're okay. And then I'll move it so that it's Devastator cannons, which are the same range, which is ideal, and then the flaks back here. I think it's a smarter design anyway. And then get rid of the Hurricane Mervs. Maybe what I could do here, because this ship hangs back sometimes and just is weird, is put pylums in. I mean, the pylums... So what these are is like really long-range missiles that just are supposed to get launched from the backfield. But because the Invictus, like, very slowly traipses up to the battle, maybe it launches it? I don't know. It's probably a bad design, honestly, but, like, whatever. Oh my god. The swarm. Alright, so this is detachment with allies. Oh god, that's a lot of allies. But it's really not too many capital ships. But unfortunately for me, because I'm so outnumbered... Actually, I'm going to try to do something weird. I don't think this is going to work. But I'm going to save scum real quick. I'm going to stick the 2 empty Invictuses into my fleet to register that I have like a lot more ships than I'm supposed to. And because I'm about to get attacked, I don't think that we're going to have a situation where they ruin my my combat readiness as a result. So like, let's put a bunch of combat ships in just to like fluff our numbers up, so to speak. Even the Doom. I wonder what I could do. You know what? I'd do something crazy. I got money. Can I get the Invictuses battle ready? This is one of those fights where like, I kind of need them, right? I'm so outnumbered, it's ridiculous. Mjolnirs and Hephaestus. Can I do better than that? I can do Gauss, and... Get rid of the Mjolnirs on the side. What the hell are you doing? Gauss in the front. And... Well, I don't want to intermix Mjolnirs and Gauss. Because they're different engagement ranges. So just a bunch of Mjolnirs in the front. And then... heavy machine guns on the side? That's such a bad design. But like, whatever. Bulkheads. Alright, so here's one. Kind of designed myself. AA, unnamed. And then this Starsector, who's got... let me move some of these around. So we'll do Mark 9s in the front. Do I even another Mark 9? Now, there's one on the open market, and it's my open market, but no, I'm not allowed to use purchased weapons. So, is there not really another... Alright, fine, I'll have it intermix Mjolnir and Mark 9s. They're at least the same range, engagement range. And then heavy machine guns on the side. And then regular flak, and... Get rid of the engine assemblies. What is with the engine assemblies? Why do they keep doing that? I'll do flak and dual flak. It looks weird, but whatever. So you have Hurricane Mervs. What did the other one have? Hurricane Mervs. I'm okay with both. Alright, so we have a stupid mega fleet. I'm going to call it endearingly the stupid mega fleet. So I need crew. I need, like, all of the crew. Is there any more to take? Oh, and then there's also the Doom that I didn't do. I didn't touch the Doom. I wonder what its autofit looks like. A strike Doom. I don't know. Jackhammer? Gross. Take that out. I don't really have... Alright, I think I'm going to put the Doom away. Just because, like, I don't have weapons for it. And the AI uses Dooms horribly anyway. End of month. That's going to be a painful bill. We're going out with a bang. So I've repaired everything. I'm going to reassign some pilots. Oh, Blue Star, you're naked. There you go. Garbage little ship, but that's fine. And you're AA unnamed too. Auto assign. We have a fleet. It's a ragtag weird fleet, but it's ours. Save. Huddle around Agraville and move to engage. Now, the real question is, I'm not even given more deployment points. Yikes. For real? I have to use the Pegasus or bust? Ugh, the Pegasus was so disappointing last time. I'm gonna try it. I really wish I had, like, 5 more deployment points. It's too bad that so many of the mercenary fleets just, like, blobbed on to one big attack. This is gonna make it really hard to win. Because it's like 4 fleets in one or something like that. Something disgusting. Something unwinnable, probably. I feel like in the crisis events, like, if you can't counter a crisis, you really should be able to ask your allies for help. Like, there really needs to be an option when you have friends to make it so that it's worth having friends, because at the moment, there isn't really a point to have good relations with your contacts. Like, what do contacts do, but nothing when it comes to when you need them most, right? It's not like I can ask the pirates to back me up, and that's what I would really want to do. That'd be a really cool feature. Alright, I am like all guns firing. Do a risky vent. Oh god, big shots coming. Oh, it didn't hurt that much. Punch this Aurora to death. Oh, all of my main guns just got knocked offline off of the attacks that hit me. Is the Pegasus being efficient? I am way too busy to look. I hope so. They have a Paragon against my Paragon. That's all sorts of weird. I'm used to being the only Paragon on the field. I know I'm just killing little things, but they're little things that are in my way. They also provide a bit of a debris field, which is like weird armor. Alright, so half the station is gone. And we're probably nowhere even close to defeating this attack force. Now, the stations can't really get destroyed so much as they get disrupted, so they do rebuild. So if anything's to get destroyed, like, a station is like an okay thing to lose, because I'll get it back if I win, ultimately. So the hope is that the sacrifice of the station allows me to whittle down their fleet enough that it brings me victory in the long run. All right, battle station disabled. Let's start rolling out Ginkav and an Eradicator. Pegasus, how are you doing? You're about to be blown up. You're blown up. Okay. Dominators. So we have a bunch of, like... I should back up. Oh, God. I don't have engines. I can't go anywhere. And wait for reinforcements is what I was going to say, but... with no engines and no weapons. Come on, get online. So we have reinforcements coming, but I need to retreat to safety because I'm gonna quickly find myself outnumbered. So I'm just fortressing up while the reinforcements get to me, so I don't get killed in the process. We did? Oh, really, Ginkav, really? This song and dance again? Shoot the man in the butt again? Can you get out from under me? Can you just go around? God damn it, dude. Move it. Why does he sit behind me? It is the bane of my existence. Alright. I'm alive. I have reinforcements. Let's try to start punching their capital ships and their cruisers. Yeah, he's got my 6, but I don't want him to get my 6. I want him to get my 12. But he really likes the 6, man. Alright. What the... no! This is what I'm talking about! Why are you engaging a Shrike? A Shrike is a nothing. Engage something worth a damn. Engage an Eagle. Engage a Dominator. Don't engage a Shrike. What the Shrike, man? Alright, I'm telling him to attack the Dominator because I need him to move in that direction. Because I am going to get torpedoed to death if he doesn't, like, engage. Doing a risk event. It was worth it. Alright, here we go. He's putting skin in the game now. Thank the Lord. And now I can tell him to full assault, and he'll actually, hopefully, assault the things that are in front of him, not behind him. Yeah, he's shooting at the Dominator. So I need to help my Dominators out. That Eradicator on the right is gone, but that's okay. I have spares. That's the power of the Scrappy fleet, is I can lose ships and get them back. Is he back to stupid crap again? What are you doing? No, he's actually attacking it. No, I don't know what he's doing. He's aiming at the Shrike, probably. Yeah. What is it with you and Shrikes, man? Is it your catnip? It's gotta be your catnip, because otherwise I can't explain it. Alright, that Dominator is dominated. And I am losing my mind with how stupid this, Invictus, you know, how about just go kill the Paragon? Or, like, die trying. I don't care at this point. You're pissing me off. Every time I look over there, he's doing something stupid. He's shooting his barrage at the smallest possible target. You know, because the AI just, like, doesn't acknowledge that size matters for certain weapons. So this, Paragon is all, auto pulse cannon with some tacks on the side. No, you know what? I should be red. And I told the Invictus, honestly, the Invictus is a really good spot to just go full assault. So I'm going to tell him to go full assault. I don't care what he's attacking. I can probably keep their Paragon busy while killing ships around the Paragon that they're failing to protect. Because the Paragon is a really powerful ship, but it does not do good burst damage. And because it doesn't really have missile mounts that are worth a damn, it's very predictable amount of damage that you'll take from them. So I'm just disengaging from the Paragon so I can vent and then re-engage. Ouch! But those lasers, man. I think that just knocked out a lot of the stuff that was in the front. Alright, let's go with some Sunder backup to help me with the small stuff. they don't really have big ships. So if we can start plowing through their small ships, cutting their numbers down, we could actually have a chance to win this. If that Invictus stops trying to fire at Shrikes. Because they have ships that are like retreating and blowing up. We've taken out quite a few. And I can even have Ginkaev get popped, because I have spare Invictuses ready in the wings. They probably have spare, like, capital ships in the wings too. But I honestly don't think he's blown up anything. Now, how's the Paragon's range so ridiculous? So I'm trying to knock out some of their destroyers and cruisers, so we have less swarm that can swarm us. Why, Sunder? Why would you do that? What are you gonna do to a Paragon? Sneeze on it and hope it contracts Black Plague or something? Like, you're not gonna kill it. Hell, I'm not even gonna kill it. I'm getting hammered here. The Invictus is probably, what are you, back to killing a Medusa with your barrage? Yeah, I see you. I swear to God. It's the derpiest pilot at times. While I'm getting absolutely slam-hammered here, it's like, oh, Medusa. I want to kill Medusa. Alright, Mora, get in there. Give me cover. Wow. Okay, those tack lances ripped me up a new one. But I did disengage enough to vent. I thought it was done there. Ginkaev is blown up for his sins. Ouch! And I took proximity damage. I thought I was far enough away from it, but damn, I was not. What would be really funny, which I doubt will be the case, is if the other Invictuses are like super effective. And it was just happened to be like either pilot or design that I had, which was like horrible. I would like that. I would like it for it to be my design fault rather than the ship being worthless. Oh, great, yeah, my Invictus is trying to nuke the corpse of the dead one. I saw that. I saw your barrage. You can't hide that nonsense from me. I had front row seats to that stupid. Although it is hitting the Paragon, I mean, pretty ineffectively. Ow, can you not do that? I'll just throw these at. I should have saved up for the Aurora to field, but I don't think I built... My Aurora is like a weird missile ship Aurora, so it's not really an effective design. And we're just getting pushed back to our spawn. The Invictuses are... Actually, that Invictus had pushed the Paragon off a bit, because the Paragon didn't want to engage the Invictus to get barraged. The problem is, we just have such a weak front that there's nowhere for me to go. Like, I can't really destroy their ships, because anytime I engage one, like, a bunch of reinforcements show up. So maybe I can take out some of these Eagles, if I'm lucky, but it's just like, too little, too late, too slow. There's one. Invictus versus Paragon. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I'm happy with them fighting. So if I got 2 more deployment... Oh, there we go. Let's get the Aurora out. I'm sure it won't be helpful. It's designed horribly, as I mentioned. But it's another warm body in the fight. I'm being EMP'd from the butt. So I can't move. The Paragon does have nice armor damage, but the Invictus has armor damage on its own. My flagship's been deployed for too long, so it's starting to lose combat readiness, which is okay, because it has a lot to spare. And I can save up for another Invictus fielding, which will be in 26 points. But I'm probably not going to survive very long, because I'm getting... Oh, here comes the Aurora. The weird Aurora. Oh! Nice. Come on, Aurora. Help me out. Do it. Do it now. They have a lot of ships retreating and stuff. Alright, I'm going to have to drop my shields and die. Yep. Yep, saw that coming. There was nothing I could do. So I'm going to switch ships to our newest Invictus and see about this noise. Oh, I'm controlling the Merv. Where's the Molineers? There we go. Actually, yeah, I'll control the Mervs. I don't really care. I'll let the main guns do its own thing, because they're not weapon grouped in a way that I can actually use effectively. Kill it! Kill it! Hitting canister flak. Vent. It's really actually coming down to like the other Invictus is going to die. And I don't have any other ships to field. This was a closer fight than I thought it would be, considering I was fighting 4 other fleets at once. I think probably the right approach, in hindsight, would have been to run from the fight, and then try to engage their fleets like one at a time, instead of what I did. Yeah, I don't have any engine control here. And I'm alone now. But it was remarkably close. I feel like if some of the unfortunate, poor timed stuff didn't happen the way it did, it would have been... we would have eked out maybe a victory. Alright, I'm just going to exit here. So what I can try to do, with the hindsight being 20/20, is... and with the negative time that I have on the clock, is to run and try to split that force or whatever. I don't even know how many fleets I was fighting at once. Split their stacks up so that it's not a massive death stack, but like just... yeah, just this I can handle. And divide and conquer. Yeah, just this I can handle. So you... actually, you know what? Full salt. Forget those orders. Because I can't take like 4 death stacks at once. If I had local heavy patrols with orbital works, or with orbital works with like a pristine nanoforge, it'd be a different matter. Because then I would have my own AI controlled ships that, you know, were effective. But I don't. You know, I don't have the money to invest for that yet. But this should be okay, because this fleet did not look like a big death stack fleet of like a bajillion ships that outnumber me like 10-1. Oh, we got points. 23. I'll put out a pirate eradicator. Because we captured the first command point. What's up my butt? Okay. I will have to turn around soon. Oh, but the eradicators are here. Sweet. We have a really good, well-established front line. So let me turn around and start working on this eagle. Alright, so we lost the sensor jammer, which is unfortunate. Of course it did. Alright, you want to be right up in my face? You will learn that that's a bad idea, friend. Not without a significant amount of backup. Alright, that eagle's front weapons are all broken, so I can ignore it for a second, because it needs to repair. And I can work on this enforcer. I see my flak, flux. I'm trying to feather it here. Maybe I can get some monitors to come as escorts. Oh, shoot. Okay, that torpedo's cut down. Okay, so I have a monitor now protecting me from that stupid thing behind me, whatever it is. I don't even know what ship type that is. I'm gonna hold fire for a second to try to lose some flux. Although this eagle's really not giving me the ability to... Oh! This eradicator's coming to help out with the Invictus, like, holding the rest of the fleet at bay. Yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm coming to the Invictus's aid now. Because there's a lot of, like, available targets here that are going to be really squishy. Because eagles are pretty, actually, non-squishy. They've got big, like, capacitor vents, making it hard to get through their shields. Okay, the enforcer that I messed up retreated. That's cool. That eradicator's having second guessing himself. I'm a little overextended here, but I gotta risk something. I gotta destroy some of their big ships here, so that we can eke out a win. Okay, I screwed up that Dominator. Given the Invictus breathing room, I hope it's using its breathing room well, because it was costly. Right as I was dropping my shields, I got overloaded. And I'm sitting here like a duck for 5 more seconds. Seems like no one really has big... Yeah, they didn't have big weapons to hit me with while I was overloaded, so I'm gonna vent. Uh-oh, that oh god. Ouch, that hurt. Whatever happened to the Eradicator that was sent against that, that ship? They seem to have, like, disappeared. Oh god, I'm dead. That was avoidable. I shouldn't have gone in to try to help the Invictus, honestly. I should have just let it pop, because I have spares, and I can always recover. Oh, and I screwed that up. Come on, phone. What has happened? I'm gonna reboot the game. There's something wrong. Like, I couldn't click or anything. My keyboard inputs weren't working. The load that I saw when I was trying to load in the game was really, like, sluggish. So I think the game just needed to be rebooted because it's been too long. But that was weird. I couldn't steer. I was like, oh, man, I'm just sitting here. Yeah, okay, now I can steer. Alright. Chase me. Come on. I want one of the smaller... Okay, they're engaging Agraville. So maybe I could take out some of the... Yeah, I could take you out. Oh, you got allies. But don't I have allies? Oh, the Persian League Enforcer is joining the enemy? No, alright, screw this. I'm loading again. That's dumb. That's very dumb. I mean, I know I'm at war with them, but, like, that's annoying. Alright. So, load in, and E-burn, immediate. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Joining the battle of Agraville. So they have this is the same battle. They have the Aurora, Paragon. Man, we are so outnumbered. I wonder if it's going to be better for you to deploy like many ships. So like my cheaper eradicators and then the monitor ships. Or maybe a dominator. And set the monitors and and everyone else to defend. I'll try it. This is unlike the time when it was the Luddic Path last marathon. This truly might be one of those situations where unless I can draw their mercenary fleets off one at a time, this very well could be like a no-win scenario, because I do think they have me outnumbered like 20-1 or something like that. Maybe even more. They seem to have so many more forces than I have. What's funny is like, I get that Tritac is like upset that I'm taking up a certain percentage of their like market share, but the amount of money that I think that's what bothers me the most about these crisis events is the amount of money that these crisis events are for is way more than what even makes sense. So like, okay, I'm introducing, let's say, 100,000 into the market per month. You attack me with a fleet worth like 50 million? It just, the math doesn't add up. It's just stupid math. You know what I mean? I think that's what bothers me the most, is like, it doesn't make sense. Like, even the Luds that attack me, they attack me with like a fleet that would take like 2 million a month to crew all the Invictuses and Retributions, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. Well, in the case of the Luds, they're like insane, so like maybe it makes sense for them, but for the Tritac to attack me with what they're attacking me with, it doesn't make economic sense at all. If they're like worried about the economic dominance that I have in the global market, for them to waste this much money to mess with me doesn't add up at all, unless they just want to flex. But like, that's not what this is about. So I guess that's what bothers me the most, is like, there doesn't seem to make a lot of sense of like attacks that are of equal measure to the, you know, or whatever. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't really add up at all. Well, if I can, oh, F you, Eagle, get out of here. If I could blow up this Eagle, I could actually maybe mess with that Paragon in a very good way. I just need this Eagle off my 6 so it can't keep harassing me, but I think it's gonna blow up this time. It overcommitted, and it's dead. Because the Paragon is engaging the battle station, and it is high flux and vulnerable, and I'm coming with a vengeance here. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Battle station's gone, that's okay. King Cav, and let's throw the Tempests. No, let's do a Manticore. If I can keep these ships off of me, like the rest of this fleet, this Paragon is very vulnerable, and I am punching holes in its armor right now. I'm gonna get surrounded really quick if I don't get backup. I'm hoping for backup. No, the Paragon slinked off. The Paragon is... I punched it in the nose. It's got a bloody nose. I'll put it that way. But now I need to get to friendly cover. Yeah, the other thing would be really cool is if there was like a lot of pirate presence from Kanta here. Because like Kanta doesn't like any of these guys, right? So if there was like a significant amount of pirate presence where they were just like joining the fight for the salvage. You know, if it was one of those agreements of like, hey, we'll help you, but like you owe us 50% of the salvage and scrap. It's like, cool, all right, deal. Yeah, I'll pay up for that, sure. What is this? I have a finger for you, Invictus. It's chasing an Eradicator. I'm gonna give it a specific order to go after the Paragon. Even if it's suicidal, I don't care. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to make this more balanced. You know, with the aid of your own hired mercenaries, or negotiations, or something more than just like, all right, fight multiple death stacks of fleets. Because it's just not fun. It makes... One of the big things about Starsector that was a lot of fun was the colonization mechanics are fun, but they made it so much that the colonization mechanics make it literally impossible to colonize anything without immediately dying in a horrible fire. So like, that's not fun. Oh, but this is fun. They chase me down, and this is a fleet I can handle. So yeah, that would be my 2 cents, is like, you know, they probably need to balance it in a way that isn't like obscene, because as it is currently, it is obscene. This is just so, it's so ridiculous. The amount of money that like the total economic cost of these crisis events pale in comparison to what they stand to gain. Other than the first one, I would say the Luddic Church attack on me, they stood to gain the entire planet. So there was an honest reason for them to throw, you know, 13 battleships at me because they were trying to capture an entire planet. But since then, all of these other attacks, like, what are they doing? They're just disrupting me for a year, and they're spending like 15 times my GDP to do it? Like, that doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. But at least this time, this is a mercenary fleet caught out on its own, rather than me having to kill, like, all the ships. So if we could get the Invictus... Oh, what click was that? I didn't click there. Whatever, full assault. If I can get the Invictus to commit to fighting, and rather than to commit to trying to barrage me in the butt, like, that would be good. So it's got the right, I got the left. And if we could continue to bait fleets, you know, it's a winnable situation. Because I think at some point Tritac will back off. Like, I don't need to destroy all their fleets. I just need to do enough damage that it's unaffordable for them to continue. Is the Invictus doing stuff? Oh, don't chase the Medusa. There's something wrong with its AI, man. It just keeps chasing the smallest ship on the battlefield. Which is stupid, because the Invictus is slow, cumbersome, and can't hit small targets well. So, what is with that AI? It makes no sense whatsoever. So what I did just now is, like, force it into the middle, so that it's effective again, and not doing something stupid. I don't think this Dominator's going to be able to get away from me, which is good. And this fleet doesn't have like any omens or harbingers. It doesn't have those really nuisance phase ships. Yeah, there it is again, attacking an enforcer. Why? Enforcers are tiny. They don't do any damage. You can't hit them effectively. What the hell, man? Oh, and now you're going after something also very small, I'm sure. Alright, there goes another monitor. Let's get an eradicator out here. I need a vent badly. This is gonna overload me. So I'm just gonna get hit. Because it's better than overloading, I think. There we go. Block that. Block those. Alright, here comes the eradicator back up. Invictus is punching. And I'm ready to commit back to the fight. That Griffin... You know, actually, let's kill this Griffin. Because I have spare Invictuses. I need to remember that, like, saving one Invictus doesn't really matter when I have, like, 3 of them. Because I can always deploy another one. I'd rather just destroy some of their ships in the process. Come on, Plasma Cannon. Come back online. Come back to me, Plasma Cannon. Come on, crew. I want my Plasma Cannon back. Oh, they do have an Omen. Annoying. Come on, Plasma Cannon! You've been offline for like 3 minutes now. What the hell? Oh my god, and it's right outside my range. Oh, I'm holding fire. Oh my god, I'm doing it again. Okay, there we go. I got it. I got it. Alright. That was on me this time. Although I still destroyed the ship, so... Can't argue with the results. So I have my shields off because the ships around me, I'm like murdering so quick they can't even effectively shoot at me. Well, that's not true. This Omen is EMPing me to death. Invictus is down. Let's go with the Pegasus. We'll see if the Pegasus can be full. And it's just disabled, so I should be able to get it back. So the really expensive thing will be the crew that will have to get replaced as a result of the ship loss. But like, if I get the ship back, it's not, you know, it's not terrible. So I should start to see missiles coming out from that Pegasus soon. I hope. Yep. So the Pegasus is tying up the Dominator that was behind me. So now it's just me and the Eagle. And the Drover? What is that? I don't know where it is, but I don't care. I'm killing it. Alright, I hurt the Eagle. I bought myself some wiggle room, breathing room. Let's go after the Medusa. With this new Eradicator that's helping me out. Okay, I have a chance to vent safely. Let's take it. The Mora's probably... it's dealing with just an Omen, but Omens are annoying. But it would be a poor use of my capital ship to go, or flagship to go after the Omen. So let's go after the Eagle. We're honestly, at this point, we're just cleaning up the remainder. I'm surprised we haven't actually won. Yeah. Because they really don't have much left on the battlefield unless they have hidden ships that I don't see in the wings, but I don't think they do. Now the real trick is, what port can I... Yeah, it was a drover. What port can I repair at now that aggro is like overrun by mercs? Okay, I have one. I can escape at any time. And there aren't ships left in this fleet that I really cared about destroying. So, Invictus comes back with degraded life support. I get everything back. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Scrappy Privateer, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 24th and February 25th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow privateers.